Hi, my name is James Allen, and I've chosen to be an illustrator. I guess it's just always been a passion of mine growing up. Ever since I was young, I grew up loving comic books, and especially the Saturday morning cartoons like Spider-Man and Batman. I just remember growing up and loving those so much that I would find images and I would trace them. And once I got good enough that I traced them, I would just get my own pieces of paper and draw them over and over again. And that was pretty much my first foray into art. And then when I got into school, those were the classes I excelled at, and I found it was something I loved. And then finally, when it came time, college rolled around, I was like, well, I better decide on a career. And so I looked at what I was good at, and there was a short list, and that was art. With choosing illustration as a career comes kind of the two large obstacles that come with that. One is, how do you produce art and then get people to want to buy it? And then the one I didn't anticipate but came up is, how do you overcome yourself as your own critic? So I moved to Atlanta not primarily for art. There was a few other reasons, but when I got here, I found that being in Atlanta offered a lot more opportunities compared to Utah, mainly just because Atlanta is a larger metropolitan area, and I've had a wonderful opportunity to meet some of my, I guess you'd call them heroes. They're just artists that are working in the industry right now that growing up I really admired their work. And Atlanta, especially with SCAD here in Atlanta, it brings in a lot of different artists. And so by just attending different draw nights at various places, and even been to a couple of guest speaking engagements at SCAD, that I've been able to meet some of the different artists, and that's been very inspirational. I heard a quote from a guy one time. He said, "The ideas are like dust in the air. There's just so many of them. Don't get caught up on just one." I'd also say that the best advice I can give you right now is, as much as you're developing your craft and just your abilities, also develop your friendships. Art is a large part of you, and you're putting your insides out there for people to see, but you need a lot of support in doing that.